Getting started on round 43, I'll be using my master color, which is my light gray here. And this is a pretty easy round. In the corners, what are we working here? We're going to be working a half double crochet V-stitch in our corner, chain 2 spaces. So in the corner, for our first one, we're going to work a standing half double crochet, chain 1, and then half double crochet in that same chain space. So that's our first half double crochet V-stitch in our corner. Next, we're going to skip the next puff. So you want to make sure that it's this one in the corner. Sorry, I got blue nail polish on my nails there. Doing my kids' nails. We're going to skip that one. Working in the next, this one right here, 2 half double crochets. So there's 1 and then 2. We're going to do that across, skip a puff, 2 half double crochet in the next. Continue repeating that across, skip 1, 2 half double crochet in the next, and I'll meet you at the next corner. I just finished my repeat across. I did a total of 76 times, which gives me 154 half double crochet along the one side. And we're back at our corner chain 2 space where we're working a half double crochet V-stitch. So half double crochet, chain 1, and then half double crochet in that same stitch. Continue repeating that around, skip 1, 2 half double crochet in the next with a half double crochet V-stitch in your corner, and I will meet you at the end of the round. Here we are at the end of the round. To finish off, we can join with a slip stitch to our beginning half double crochet, and just to make sure, you should have had 77 repeats across the edge, so 77 2 half double crochets. Make sure that you have the right counts before going to the next round. We can fasten off this light gray. That completes this round of work. Getting started on round 44, our pattern calls to be using our 7th alternate color, which would have been my true blue, and I don't have enough. So I'm using the violet ombre that I used for these flowers and bows. So we can get started on this round. We have a repeat. This is a pretty easy round. In our corner, chain 1 space, we need to work a V-stitch. So for my first one, I'm working a standing double crochet. And then we can chain 1 and double crochet in that same chain space. And that is our V-stitch. Now we're going to work a back post double crochet in the next 156 half double crochets. So back post double crochet, there's 1, continue doing that across, there's 2, making sure you have a total of 156 across each edge, and I'll meet you at the corner. Here we are at the corner where that chain 1 space is. We're going to work a V-stitch, so double crochet, chain 1, and then double crochet in that same stitch. Continue repeating that around, and I'll meet you at the end of the round. Here we are at the end of the round. To finish off, we can join with a slip stitch to our beginning double crochet, and we can fasten off this yarn. That completes this round of work. Getting started on round 45. It says to use our 9th alternate color, which I believe was supposed to be white, but I have more gray, the light gray, than I do white, so I'm going to use that. And we're going to work this round exactly the same as we did the last round. We're going to work a V-stitch in our corner chain 1 space. For our first one, we work the standing double crochet, chain 1, and then double crochet in that same chain space. That's our V-stitch. And we're going to work a back post double crochet in each double crochet across till you get to the corner where you're going to work that V-stitch. You need to work a total of 158 back post double crochets along each side. So continue repeating that around, and I'll meet you at the end of the round. Here we are at the end of the round. To finish off, we're going to join with a slip stitch to our beginning double crochet, and we can fasten off this light gray, and that brings us to the end of this round. Getting started on round 46, you can see I've already started. I'm going to send you to part 12 of my garden romp because this is worked the exact same. The only difference is you're going to be working in double crochets instead of chain 1 spaces. So in your corners, you're doing the large puff with the chain 2, and then you're going to do a chain with the small puff V-stitch. To do that, you're going to skip 2 stitches, so making sure to skip 1, 2, working in the 3rd. So you're going to be working in the 3rd stitch across each edge, working a total of 53 small puff V-stitches. Skip 2, working in the 3rd. Skip 2, working in the 3rd. And then when you get to your other corner, the last one is worked with only 1 stitch to skip before you work in that corner again. So continue on to part 12 of my garden romp, and you can also work part 13 to finish this Girly Afghan. For rounds 47, you can do part 13 of my garden romp. That brings us to the end of this crochet along. I'd love to see what you hook up. For more crochet patterns, tutorials, and yarn shop, please visit my blog, dearestdebbie.com.